Okay, we're back in the workshop. Time to sort out the leaks, because I found some more. Hi and welcome back to the channel and my Reliant Scimitar project. This instalment, the good, the bad and the leaky, focuses on the leaks that we've got. We've got a leaky brake cylinder, we've got a leaking fuel pipe somewhere, and we've got a leak on the gearbox. And hopefully, if time allows, I'll make a start on the bodywork, because it certainly needs a lot doing to it. Okay, so the first job on the list is to investigate the leaking offside rear brake. My guess is it's the wheel cylinder seal, but let's investigate further. It's been over 10 years since I've done a brake drum setup, so it's time to dust off the cobwebs and see if I can remember how to do it. As you can see, I've already taken the rear wheels off and securely chocked the car up. Okay, once the split pin's out, it's just a matter of doing the hub nut and the drum retaining screw. So the easiest way is to make sure you've got your handbrake on, which I haven't. That's better. Okay, and then the washer. Oh, dropped it. And the retaining screw. Undo the handbrake again. Right, give it a light tap. It should come off. Oh, look at that, nice and easy. There we go. Okay, no obvious signs of leaks, and that looks like it's been replaced before. Okay, it's bone dry on the back. Where's this leak coming from then? Okay, everything's bone dry. Right, I'm going to pump the brakes a few times, see if it leaks. I heard something. Oh, she's leaking. Where from though? Oh, it's around this side. There we go. Oh, covered. Okay, it's definitely the wheel cylinder that's gone. Oh, what a mess. Oh well, at least we found it. Okay, now we've found that it is the wheel cylinder that's leaking. Time to dismantle it and fit a new one. So first job is to undo the handbrake cable there with a split pin, remove the shoes to get access to the wheel cylinder. Okay, pull all this forward so you've got access to the wheel cylinder. There's a circlip on the back that you just got to pull off and then the whole thing will come off. Okay, once the circlip's off, you can just remove your wheel cylinder. There you have it. Okay, time to fit the new one. Comes with a new circlip. Okay, all the springs are back on, shoes are in place. Just need to put the retaining springs back in. Handbrake cable on, drum on, bolt it up and then bleed this side. Okay, time to bleed the brakes. For this, I've just got a standard easy bleed tube. So undo your bleed nipple, stick it on the end, and then pump your brake pedal a few times until fluid comes out and no more air. Okay, brake's been bled, everything's good, and the reservoir's been topped up. Turns pretty freely. Happy days. Let's move on to the next side. Okay, this side is now complete. All the brake has been bled, the wheel's back on, I've got a new tyre. Time to move on to the other side and replace that, even though it wasn't leaking, because it's probably just as old as this one. I'll do a time lapse because there's simply no point in doing the same procedure. You've seen it before. Okay, moving on to the other side, you can already see that I've started to dismantle this one. Reason being is the inner spring on the other side sprung off and I couldn't remember which way around it went. So I took this one off for reference. Anyway, let's get cracking on this one. Like I said before, I'll do a time lapse because you don't want to see all this in normal speed. Okay, that's both rear brakes finished. Time to jack it up and see where this fuel leak is. Okay, time to check the fuel leak and the gearbox leak. See what we got in the tubs. Okay, that's a fair amount from the gearbox. Okay, the fuel leak was somewhere around there. Okay, let's start it and see if we can see where this fuel leak is. Give it a little bit of choke, doesn't need a lot. Oh dear, not starting. Okay, not even trying to fire. Brilliant, another job to do. Fantastic, I can't wait. Okay, that's enough leak sorting for one day. It's time to call it quits before I start getting mad with it. So, on to the bodywork then. Time to make a start on that. From a distance, the body looks actually quite good. But on closer inspection, you will see that there's blisters all over the entire surface. It's on the doors, the wings, the rear quarters, the roof, everywhere. In fact, every single blister is full of water. It's soaking wet. So it needs a lot of rubbing down, prepping properly, ready for the respray. Okay, looking at the paint on the bodywork, it will appear it's been done in marine paint. It's very, very similar. And it's literally flaking off. It appears it's been done everywhere like that, which means it should be relatively easy to take off. As you can see here, it's very thick in places, so we're going to give it a go with the hot air gun and see how we get on. Okay, the top coat is definitely a marine gloss used on boats, because with the hot air gun it peels off really nicely. After a few hours work, this is what I've achieved. It's going to need a lot of bodywork, but to get a good finish, it has to be done. And here's the mess, and that's just from the wing and part of the bonnet. Ouch. Okay, no need to be concerned, it's not the car on fire, it's me. Okay, I've cracked on with the bodywork. Hopefully I'll do a little bit more every single night, that way we progress. As you can see, I've done some of the wing, a little bit more of the bonnet, quite a bit of the side. There we go, we've got all kinds of shades. We've got browns, we've got greens, we've got some grey primer, we've got a lovely beige underneath this cream. So the further back you go, the worse it gets. But no cracks. So it just needs a bit more stripping all over and give it a damn good sanding down before we prep it properly. It's going to be a long, laborious job, but it's going to look really good in the end. Okay, that's it for this little update on the Scimitar project. There may be a little bit of time before the next episode because of Christmas and the fact I've bought myself another project car. The video will be coming very soon for that one. So, in the meantime, please comment, like or even subscribe. And until the next video, Merry Christmas.